All right, welcome back. Brook Lee Cougars, it's Mr. Gibbons, and we're going to cover today's objectives for PE. We have three. We will review a little bit of my MCPS classroom, just show you some updates so you know where some things are. Complete a scavenger hunt to identify materials to be prepared for PE class. PE is from home, so we're going to help you get some small items around the house to help you for the future classes. And reflect on safe space through an exit ticket in Google Forms. We're going to make sure we identify a safe place in your house to exercise, because that is important. We know that in my classroom, this is what it looks like. The home, Zoom, and assignment tabs are typically the only ones that we use the most. There are others, but you typically don't need them. Keep in mind that last week was August 31st through the 6th. You can go back and look at anything that you missed. And now this week is September 7th through the 13th. And this is where you found the video you're currently watching, and you can see the lessons for day 1 and 2 for the week. If you're seeing access denied, you did nothing wrong. It's just I'm not letting you see that material because we're only focused on the current weeks that we're on, or previous weeks if you need to make up work. And you know, right where it says video weekly instructions is while you're watching this video, and then under the videos is where I put your to-do list for day 1, day 2. That Zoom link allows you to join class. That's why you join every day. So keep doing those things. You're going to be great. Today we want to start class with a scavenger hunt. So when we say go, you're going to try to find these items in 30 seconds. Because you're only watching this, I'm not going to play the whole 30 seconds. But your job is to go find these items in the house. During class, people were speed walking, picking them up and bringing them back. All right, the rules that we had were speed walking, no running, and be safe, don't get hurt, just like that person there at the bottom's falling. We don't want you to do that in the house. That would be bad. First round, we had people find a pillow, a book, and a pencil. You would grab it and bring it back. Second round, you had a hat and a hairbrush. You pick it up, you bring it back. Any type of controller for the third round. That could be a video game, TV, and you wanted to grab a cup. Water and some shoes for the fourth round. Socks and a towel for the fifth. A different t-shirt than the one you're wearing, and any type of ball. A coin, crumpled up paper, and a card deck. And any type of bag for a backpack. Why do we do this? If you look at the starred, the letters with stars, these are the most important materials that we were looking for. Other ones are just for fun, just to get you moving around the house. But you want water for keep yourself hydrated. Rolled up socks can mimic balls and different things that we can use for class, so that's really nice to have. You'll need a crumpled up paper, a coin. If you have a deck of cards, that's great. We can use cards for many different types of fitness activities. Mainly, we had you do this because we're going to start instant activities the second class this week. So basically, when you come in, you'll see this up. And for example, this is Miss Lee here doing a GIF, and it's the Bop It Challenge. You just find that crumpled up paper and see how many times you can just hit it up in the air. And then we'll do that for like 4 or 5 minutes to start the class immediately, and people can write in the chat what their record is at the moment. Okay? So be ready for instant activities. We talked about we all live in different spaces and it looks different. And you get really when you look at your house, you got to think about these things to make sure you're safe. Do you have pets and animals? If you do, you might want to keep them in a different room during the PE class only. Make sure you don't have items all over the floor that you may slip on. If you're wearing jeans, but we're doing the curl-up test, maybe you need to switch into shorts to give you more room to complete the assignment. Coffee mugs, water glasses, we want to make sure they're not around on the ledges of furniture, because if you rock the furniture, they fall, they break. And just look out for big books, boxes, tables, and obviously younger siblings, right? I know sometimes we got to share space, and it's not fun. You got to think about proper shoes too. Like if you're in the kitchen, that's where you're going to exercise, and it's a slick floor, you probably don't want to use socks, or you probably don't want to do curl-ups on that. You might want to get a yoga mat if you have one, or a towel to make sure your back doesn't hurt. Make sure you're away from other objects, people, and like we said, let people in the house know you're exercising for PE, because if you're upstairs and mom hears you hitting the floor really hard, they might think you're hurt. Let them know what's going on. We had students identify this picture here as, we clearly know, and the question says, is it a safe workout space? And the answer is clearly no, it's not. But I had students decide 3 things in that room that they think are the most dangerous that they would have to move. Okay, so for example, I said this little pink or purple mirror here, because it's glass, it can break. I said if you actually move the coffee table, it frees up a lot of room and space that you could use. And I think the other thing I suggested to move is a laptop, because it's very expensive, or the coffee mug here, because it can break. But you choose what you would move in this room and why. And after we went through that, students had to take an exit ticket, and they basically self-assessed where their safe space at their home is and why is it safe or unsafe. So for example, the first question, which part of your home will you use for PE? My example was I will use my bedroom. Second part is it a safe space or unsafe? Why or why not? And I said my bedroom is safe because it has carpet floor. I do have some items that are breakable, but I can move these for PE. Just to let you know, that safe space exit ticket looks like this, where you put your first name, your last name, class period, and which part of the home will you use for PE class, okay? And is it a safe space? Why or why not? Please put that in a sentence or two. Now, after that, you have completed what we asked you to do. But just to make sure you know where to find these things, remember, when you're in My Classroom, please go to September 7th through the 13th. That's what you've currently found. Right here where it says weekly video instructions, I haven't put the video there yet, but my video that you're watching right now, which is now there, you'll watch that, and then under it says review the Google Slides, which is that slides we just looked at, and then your safe space assessment. That's all you need to do. Hope you have a great day. Take care. See you on Friday or Thursday.